hurts me to watch you destroy your family again.
I don't have anywhere to go. There is nobody that I can count on.
I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
You got me. And you know I'll do anything for you, anything.
Oh yeah, like it matters to you.
Everything's gotten so crazy, I don't even know what I want anymore.
Let me help you.
I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
Let me help you.
I just want him out of my life.
But there's only so much a guy can take.
You will be.
Beauty comes from the inside, Bonnie.
Trust.
I just want him out of my life.
Trust.
It's your fault!
Trust.
Get out! Get out!
Let me help you.
This is just some new way she's dreamed up to torture us.
It's your fault! Go away! Get out!
Looks like 10:07's coming round. Don't try to move. Relax. Doesn't look as bad as it feels. You got a really good bump on your head there.
Where am I?
Your name is Lisa Temple. Somebody attacked you last night. Do you remember what happened? Lie still. I'll get the doctor.
Now, Lisa, I want you to tell me the names of some things, right?
Okay.
What's this?
Watch. Hand. Your fingers. Blanket. Doris.
Well, there's nothing wrong with your motor skills, your hearing, your sight. A bit of a headache, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'll go in a couple of days.
But I don't know who I am.
Lisa, do you know who I am?
No.
Do you have any memory of meeting me before today?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember coming to my office or what it was we talked about?
Was I hurt before? Are you my doctor?
I'm your psychiatrist. I'm Dr. Holcross. Lisa, there's someone else that I would like you to meet. Lisa, this is your husband, Paul.
My husband. I should know him better than anybody, right?
It's all right.
Come on, what is happening to me?
The CAT scans and the MRI show no brain damage. However, your wife has no memory of anything that happened to her prior to this morning.
This is ridiculous. She must be faking.
No, amnesia is practically an impossible condition to simulate, Paul.
I wouldn't stop Lisa from trying. Look, she's carrying on conversations. How can she do that if she has no memory?
Your wife has what's called retrograde amnesia. She's like someone from another planet who's only read about life on Earth. For example, they'd understand the concept of snow, but not know what it feels like or what it sounds like to stand on.
No personal experience.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she is like a child. She's experiencing everything for the first time.
I still think she's faking.
Why?
I was going to serve divorce papers on her this morning.
You're telling us that she got someone to give her a severe head injury to postpone a divorce proceeding?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Be reasonable. She could have died from that blow.
Chris, could you excuse us for a moment?
I'm sorry, Ken. Look, she doesn't want to have anything to do with me anymore, and I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
Well, if she's unhappy in the marriage, why is she opposed to leaving it?
This isn't about marriage, it's about teaching me a lesson.
Now, the circumstances that brought her into therapy, Paul, they're not your fault.
I know that, but she needs somebody to blame, and I'm it.
Now, that is unworthy of you.
Unworthy?
Yes, I think you're more compassionate than that.
Well, maybe I used to be, but there's only so much a guy can take.
All right. Seek a second opinion if you want. But I'm telling you, she's woken up in a strange world. And she's going to need you.
Hardly a mark. You're healing very nicely. Any more headaches?
No.
Good. Couple more days, and you'll be going home.
I don't want to go home.
Why? Your husband's gorgeous.
He doesn't like me very much. I can tell.
Good morning, Lisa. Doris?
Morning.
Oh, Dr. Barnes tells me you're feeling a lot better this morning.
Yes.
Oh, good. Good. This is Detective Washburn from the police department. Do you feel like answering a few questions?
Sure. I don't know how much of a help I can be, Detective.
I think your doctor was hoping I might help jog your memory. How about if I give you the official version?
Okay.
Call me Janet.
All right, thanks, Janet.
It looks like an open and shut robbery. You own a very nice restaurant called Maquette. And
I own a restaurant.
yes. Your bartender says he usually escorts you to your car, but that night you were upset about something and left alone.
What was I upset about?
He didn't know. He just said you spent all night in conversation with a man.
My husband.
No, a big man with the mustache.
I don't remember.
Your bartender said you'd had a couple of drinks.
I don't drink. I don't know why I said that. It just came out.
Well, it sometimes happens that way. Don't be frightened.
Do you remember this man's name?
No. I'm sorry. I just, I don't know what is real and what's not.
Maybe we should continue this later. Hmm? Paul's waiting to see you. I just think I'll tell him that you need some rest. The recovery process can be unsettling, especially if the memory is unpleasant.
Then this man is somebody she dislikes?
No, more likely she associates him with some sort of conflict.
Do you mind if I talk to her husband?
This way.
I don't know who she could have been with.
Does your wife have many male friends that you don't know about?
I think so, yes.
And that's all right with you?
Not exactly.
So that's why you filed for divorce? The papers were registered the day of the attack. Were you feeling angry and hurt?
What exactly are you getting at, Detective?
Maybe you wanted to hurt her.
Now, just a minute. I would never do anything to physically harm Lisa.
Well, muggers don't usually do the kind of number that was done on Mrs. Temple. Besides her purse, her staff told us the thief took her engagement ring.
So?
The insurance company says it's worth $40,000. Some guys figure a ring like that isn't the ex-wise to keep. I'll be in touch.
Hello, Mrs. Temple.
Hi.
Well, do we remember how to use one of these?
I think so.
Right-handed. Dr. Barnes says the body just knows some things, and it teaches the mind. So, did you like tuna casserole?
I don't know.
Okay, so we like tuna casserole. All right, let's see how we feel about turnips.
Down.
No, we don't like turnips. Live and learn. Try the peas.
Okay.
Making progress.
Can I help you, sir?
Lisa Temple?
Are you family?
Just a friend.
Well, I'm afraid her visits are restricted right now. Would you like to leave a message?
That's okay. Would you see that she gets these? Thanks.
Sir, there's no card.
She'll know who they're from.
Morning, Bonnie.
Hi, Bon.
Hey, what are you doing here? Usually gone by now.
Dr. Hallcross wants me to pick up Lisa today.
Why? Can't they keep her any longer?
Bonnie.
I'm sorry, but it's just been so nice around here with her gone.
Well, maybe the hospital wants to get rid of her before she starts terrorizing the nurses.
You shouldn't joke like that, Mr. Temple. Mrs. Temple could have been killed.
You're right, Anna. I'm sorry.
So does Lisa really not remember who she is?
Apparently not. So Dr. Hallcross thinks that getting her into familiar surroundings will help her get back to her old self again.
Now that's something to look forward to.
I heard that.
Well, it's true. I mean, she used to be really cool, and then she just went strange.
She's still part of the family, Bonnie, so until she starts feeling better, we've just all got to do the best we can. And we're all to try not to upset her.
Okay. Okay. But if you ask me, this is just some new way she's dreamed up to torture us.
Finish your breakfast. You're going to miss your school bus.
So I've been married to Paul for 6 years, but I don't remember him.
Well, I'm sure it feels unusual, but we'll soon have you back to normal.
How do we do that?
Well, just by talking, and as you re-experience your old life and your surroundings, what you've forgotten will return. Excuse me. Perfect timing. Come in. Lisa, Paul's come to take you home.
How you feeling?
My head hurts a little.
Well, when you get beaten up, that's how it feels.
I was hoping to do something about my hair before I saw you. Excuse me.
Still think she's faking, do you?
Oh, she's good. I'll give her that.
Paul, this is her chance to come back. I mean, the memory of what happened to the two of you, it's gone for the moment, and there's a chance it may never come back. She's very vulnerable right now, so don't be confrontational. Treat her gently. But no intimate contact.
Ken, I haven't touched her in over a year. She can't even stand being near me. Sometimes I wish the feeling were mutual.
Hi.
Hi. Wow, you look wonderful.
I wish I could do something about this dress.
Your husband says it's one of your favorites.
Maybe he doesn't know who I am either.
Honey, I know the thought of leaving here's scary, but it's the only way you're going to find out who you really are.
Car's just over here.
Paul, no one's come to visit me besides you.
Doesn't surprise me.
Other patients were being visited by their mothers and fathers, their children.
I don't have any children, Lisa.
What about my mother and father?
They died when you were a child.
Paul, have I done something to upset you?
Put your seatbelt on. Yes? Hi, Rosemary. What's up? Uh-huh. No. No, I don't want those planes going out unless they're clean. Well, if Tom needs to hire an extra guy, hire one. Yeah. Okay, I'll be down after lunch. Right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So you work with planes?
I own a charter company.
You seem to like Rosemary. I mean, you talk nicely to her. This is where we live? It's beautiful. Hello?
Welcome home, Mrs. Temple.
This is Anna, our housekeeper.
Oh, Anna. And this is... If you ask me, she hasn't changed at all.
This is my sister, Bonnie.
Oh. Sorry, Bonnie. I should have remembered someone as pretty as you.
Oh, right. Right. Beauty comes from the inside, Bonnie. But in your case, it has trouble getting to the surface.
Is that supposed to be me?
Excuse me. Bonnie!
Come in. Excuse me. Hello? Hi, Jerry. No, I haven't changed my mind. I've just been a little busy, that's all. No. Okay. Yes. Oh, Jerry, I'm gonna have to get back to you. Yeah, okay. Do you need some help getting upstairs?
I just don't know which bedroom is ours.
We don't share a bedroom, Lisa.
Oh, I see. Paul, will you please show me where I'm supposed to go?
Of course. Come on. It's up the stairs. Down at the end of the hall. Do you want me to take you? Come on.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, look, I have to get going. If you need anything, just ask Anna.
Most people knock, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting to know where everything is. Oh, what a cute little dog. Is that yours?
Yes, can't you see the resemblance? You told me people chose dogs who looked like them.
I must have been joking.
Yeah, I wish. Come here. Paul keeps that room locked.
Is something wrong?
That dress.
Anna said that I usually dress for dinner.
Yes, you do. I've just never seen you wear that dress before.
Is it all right?
It's lovely. Let me guess, you can't remember where the dining room is either.
Are you going to show me?
have vichy sauce, then roasted lamb with vegetables.
Turnips?
No.
Good.
Where's Bonnie?
She ate earlier. She wanted to watch something on TV.
Anna, this is great. Looks like you've gone to a lot of trouble.
Thank you.
It's a cold leek and potato soup. You like it?
I do? I do. So, Paul, tell me about Bonnie.
She came to live with us after my parents died.
I think I've been mean to her, and I don't know why.
Eat your vichyssoise before it gets cold.
It is cold.
That was a joke.
I hope you don't think that was a good one.
No, I don't.
Morning, Bonnie. I saw you from the window, and I thought I might join you. Good morning. How are you today, Grover? Is that his name?
Amazing. She remembers the dog's name, but she doesn't remember mine.
Bonnie, I can't help what I remember.
People used to say you couldn't help what you said.
Bonnie, I really didn't mean to say that you look like a dog.
Well, it's better than some of the things you said to me. I mean, at least I stand a chance with another dog.
You're a beautiful girl, Bonnie. Why would you ever believe that you're unattractive?
Let's face it, I'm no cover girl.
Neither are they when they wake up in the morning. Beauty comes from the inside, Bonnie. When you believe in who you are, then it just shines through. That sounds familiar.
It's because you used to say it to me all the time. Well, I mean, before you changed.
Changed? What happened? Bonnie, please, I need to know.
Maybe you better ask Paul. I have to go to school. Come on, Grover.
Good morning. It smells good. Is there any coffee?
Of course. I'll bring it to you.
Oh, that's okay. I'll get it.
It's good to see you up so early. You don't normally surface until lunchtime.
Well, not anymore, I don't. It's really beautiful out there in the morning. Anna, did Paul and I always have separate bedrooms?
I only know that one night you moved all his things into the guest room. You've been growing apart for some time.
Morning. Oh. You're up early. How you feeling?
A little shaky. Paul, Bonnie said that something had happened that changed me.
I think that's something you should discuss with Dr. Hallcross.
Actually, I
just have a few things to drop at the airport, then I'll drive you in, okay?
Great.
Morning, Terry.
Morning. Paul, how did we meet?
In a bar.
But I don't drink.
You were serving the drinks. Next day, I came back to talk to you, and you were gone. But I'd lost you. And a while later, I was having lunch in this little cafe downtown, and a voice said, "Hello again." And it was you, and you remembered me. Anyway, that was your first restaurant. It's not as grand as the one you've got now, but that's how we met.
Well, that sounds like a fairy tale, like maybe we were destined for one another.
Yeah, I used to think so.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Eagle Charters Limited. May I help you? Hold on, I think he just walked in.
Morning, Rosemary.
Paul, I have your lawyer on line 1. Oh, hello, Mrs. Temple.
Hello.
Do you remember Rosemary?
Hello, Rosemary.
I'll take it to my office. Oh, did Tom hire that new maintenance man?
Yeah, he starts this afternoon.
Good. Just a minute.
I'll be right with you if you just hold on. May I get you a coffee, Mrs. Temple?
No, I'm fine. Please don't go to any trouble.
Eagle Charters Limited. Yes, sir, we do. I'll have that arranged for you.
Jerry, just hold off on the divorce for a few days. I can't turn her out now.
Fine, but if we don't move first, she could make it a lot more expensive.
I understand that, Jerry, and I appreciate the advice, but I just can't do it right now. Look, I'll talk to you later, all right?
Hi.
Hi.
I remember this car. You were driving it on our first date. We went to dinner and then a play, Strindberg, because you were trying to impress me.
Yes.
I was impressed. And then we drove to the beach. I remember. So take me for another ride in this little car. It's not far to the beach, is it?
No. No, it's not.
It's just like I remember it. Except for the moonlight. We used to come here for hours. You'd tell me about your life, I would tell you about mine. And we'd stay till the sun came up.
Well, that's how long it took me to work up the nerve to kiss you.
It was worth the wait. We used to come here a lot, huh?
Back then, spending 10 minutes apart was about all we could stand. We should be getting back. I've got work to do.
Can't we stay, Paul? I need you to tell me about my life.
Oh, Lisa, we really should be getting back.
We always went in the water before we left.
Well, we don't have any towels.
We didn't then either. Come on. Please, Paul. Please, please, please.
All right, but just for a minute.
You're gonna be fine. Huh?
Yeah.
You could have had any girl, but you married me. Why?
You were everything I ever wanted.
Am I still?
Mr. Temple, you're wanted in your office. Mr. Temple.
Paul, what happened with us? We were so much in love. What changed?
Mr. Temple, please call your office.
I stopped by your home. Your housekeeper said you and Mrs. Temple would be here.
Have a seat.
How is she doing?
Better, I think. Little things are starting to come back to her.
Does she remember the attack yet?
No, what do you need, Detective?
We're still trying to find the man she was with that night.
What's today's theory? He's the mugger, or he's the man I hired to teach her a lesson?
Any chance he was a boyfriend?
I don't know. And right now, neither does she.
Well, we're tracing her ring and her credit cards, but until something happens, that guy's all I've really got. He may have seen something.
Wouldn't he have come forward by now?
Maybe nobody was supposed to know he was there. Do you mind if I speak to her again?
Yes.
Oh, why's that?
Check with her doctor first. There are some things it might be better if she didn't remember.
We're not getting anywhere, are we?
You're remembering a little more each day.
But it's from so long ago, you know, it's our first date, our wedding. Nothing about my life right now.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it works. It's called Rebo's theorem. Memories tend to return in chronological order.
Well, can't we make it go any faster?
No, I think that would do more harm than good.
Why don't you just tell me what you know?
Now, Lisa, your experiences determine your personality. It's not up to me to tell you who you are.
I just get the feeling that everybody used to like me, and then something made me bitter and twisted. And that's not me. I don't want to be like that again.
Well, why don't we talk about that tomorrow? I know I've said it before, but things will get back to normal. You'll see.
How are we doing?
Just fine.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course.
Won't be long.
All right.
You know I can't discuss Lisa's therapy, Paul.
But she's a different person. This is the woman who I fell in love with.
I know. She's had to create this hard shell around her in order to deflect the pain of what happened.
And when she remembers?
I don't know.
Ken, I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
You have to. She's got to know that you're there for her.
I just don't want to lose her all over again.
I'm sure. But you have to be prepared for that possibility.
There you go, Mr. Brown. Welcome to the Eagle Charters team.
Thanks.
If you go downstairs to maintenance, Tom will show you around.
Sure thing. Is Mr. Temple around?
Not today, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's too bad. Guys down at the Union Hall say he's a real good man. Can't wait to meet him.
Hey, Yvonne.
Hey, Jody.
We'll get some ice cream. Would you like to come?
I can't. I've got homework to do. Come on, Jody, let's go.
Okay, well, that's too bad. But maybe another time.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, cool. See you later.
Bonnie, are you okay? What's wrong?
Oh, yeah, like it matters to you.
It matters. What happened?
Why should I tell you? Just so you can throw it back in my face the next time you get mad at me.
Bonnie, who hurt you?
Nobody. No one. Just like always, I hurt myself.
Please let me help. Please.
All right. There's this guy in my class, Jody, and he doesn't even know that I exist. And then today he asked me for ice cream. And there was this girl in the truck who was prettier than me, and I thought, what's the point? I mean, I'll just look like the ugly friend that they dragged along. I mean, I look plain enough on my own. But put me up against someone like her and I come off a total loser.
Well, it's not true.
Yes, it is.
Dr. Hallcross says that when people are scared of being hurt, they find ways to protect themselves. Maybe you're avoiding Jody so that you won't get hurt. Why do you think he noticed you in the first place?
Well, I tried what you said about being happy about who I am. And I don't know, maybe he saw that.
Maybe next time he asks you for ice cream, you could say yes. Let him get to know you. Hey, I'll help you out. I'll teach you things. You know, we could do it together. Poor Jody, he's not going to know what hit him. You should go see your buddy out there. I think he really missed you today.
Thanks, Lisa.
I'm going to go upstairs and look at some photos I found. Maybe you can help me out and tell me who's in the pictures. Oh, do you know where I can get a key to that room?
Paul has the only key.
Hi, Rosemary.
Hi. Accounting finally delivered that cost report you asked for.
Oh, good.
Are you going to stay late tonight?
No, I'm just going to return a couple of phone calls and then I'm heading home.
Seems to me you've been leaving a lot earlier these days.
Hey, you got me. And you know I'll do anything you want.
It doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Let me help you. Trust me.
I think there's going to be like 6 of us.
Hey, buddy. Buddy, are you all right there? Mister! Somebody give me a hand here, will you?
Paul,
What's going on?
Anna told me he got in a car accident. I just got so scared. I mean, it reminded me of everything that...
I'm okay. All right. Where's Lisa?
She's in the study.
All right, I don't want to upset her. Okay?
Okay.
Off to bed.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
Well, I remembered our honeymoon. I started going through these photos and just it all came back to me. 10 countries in 10 weeks. We went to London and Paris, Geneva. Paul, we had so much fun.
No man ever loved a woman as much as I loved you.
Paul, who are the men in this photo? How come you're not with us?
They must be friends of yours, Lisa. People who went to your restaurant. For the last while, you've led a separate life.
I don't want to be separate from you anymore. What's wrong?
It's late. You should get your rest.
Don't worry, darling. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Cloudiness tomorrow, sticky and humid with a high of 96. With the winds out of the east at 14 miles per hour, it's currently...
Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Anna, you all right?
She has one of her migraines.
I took my pills. I'll be all right in an hour or so.
Oh, nonsense. You go. Go back to bed. Leave this to us.
Mrs. Temple, you don't cook.
I own a restaurant. I must have picked up something along the way. Go on now. We're going to be fine.
Okay.
So what are we making?
You're making a souffle.
A souffle? Huh? Is there a cookbook around here?
Morning.
Hi. Take a seat. I got your breakfast.
Wow.
I knew I could do it. I can make toast.
You know, it's not that I don't enjoy your cooking, but what do you say we go out for dinner tonight, just the two of us? One of those nice little places we used to go?
All right. As long as Anna's feeling better. You know, I don't want to leave her alone.
Okay.
Do you want me to get that?
If it's important, I'll get me at the office. Hi, this is Paul Temple. Please leave a message after the beep, and I'll get right back to you.
Paul, it's Jerry. About the divorce. If you delay much longer, it'll complicate things. I better make a move, or Lisa could create real problems for you. Call me, okay?
You're divorcing me?
Let me explain. You know, when I told you how we met, you said it was like a fairy tale. And it was. But we didn't live happily ever after.
You stopped loving me.
No. I always felt that you gave up on me. You couldn't stand being in the same room with me. You couldn't wait to get out of the house. And you stayed away for hours.
Where did I go?
Your restaurant. You know, work was the only thing that mattered to you.
Why?
Look, things are different now. We could start fresh.
Paul, I need to know.
Okay.
Paul. Yeah, I see people going about their day, hardly thinking about yesterday. But our memories are who we are.
Memories don't create reality, Lisa, but they do reflect it.
Well, I don't like what I see reflected. Everybody's scared of me.
What do you think they're afraid of?
That if they get close to me, that if they tell me the truth about who I am, that I'll hurt them.
And will you?
Of course not.
Then tell them that. See, most of life's problems, Lisa, don't come from what happens to us, but rather how we react to those events.
Mm-hmm. And some people rise above their problems, and other people are destroyed by them.
Yes, and some people take out their hurt and their anger on those they love the most.
Ken, I need to know what happened to me.
The thing you need to understand the most is that your family loves you, that they're there for you, and they need to know that you love them.
Here, like this. Have it back like that. Jody could get a good look at your face.
I hope that's a good idea.
We could try one with it up. Yeah, with like one down.
Yes.
Can I come in?
Hi, sure. Is Bonnie in bed?
Yeah, we're trying out some new hairstyles. I think she's gonna test one out on you in the morning.
You two are becoming quite good friends again.
I was hoping that we could do the same. Bonnie's told me of the awful things that I have said to her. And I'm sure that I have said and done much worse to you.
You don't have to apologize for that, Lisa.
Well, I'm not apologizing. I can't apologize for things that I don't remember. But I want to make you a promise.
A promise?
It seems to me that you and I used to really care for each other. I promise that I will do everything that I can to make it that way again.
Well, I'll tell you what. We've been invited to a party Sunday afternoon.
And you said no because of me.
No.
Well, then let's go.
There are people that you didn't used to like very much.
That's in the past. Paul, I want to be your friend.
You know, I never wanted to divorce you.
Friends?
Friends.
How's things
Okay, tell me again.
Okay, one of our chief investors lives here. He's invited a Chinese buyer that we're trying to impress. Now, the man with the worst tie is...
The president of the Chamber of Commerce.
Right, and our host and hostess.
Jane and Alan.
And Jane's really into skiing. And here she comes about to pounce on us. And Jane!
Hello, Paul. Lisa, you look gorgeous as usual.
Hi, Jane.
Now, let me get you a drink. Don't tell me I remember. Now, mingle, mingle.
Mingle, mingle.
Oh, what a striking tie. How are things at the Chamber of Commerce?
I wouldn't know.
Lisa, this is Mr. Chen.
We have met.
Oh, You must be the man we're all trying to impress.
Well, now that the secret is out.
Mr. Chen, this is my wife, Lisa.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
If you'll excuse us.
Do you really have to go?
Yeah, but thanks, Jane.
Lisa, I know you've always found us a little boring, but, well, I feel we got to know you for the first time today. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Jane.
Bye, Paul.
How'd I do?
Can't you tell? So, are they still boring?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Hey, Bon.
Hi.
So what are you going to do while we're up at the cabin?
Well, Margie Dalton's having a pool party. I'm gonna try out my new bikini.
Is Jody gonna be there?
Yeah.
Who's Jody?
Nobody.
Have a nice time.
I will, thank you. Have a great time. Okay, thanks. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good time, guys.
You know, my long hike through the woods was not the old Lisa's style.
You're kidding. Hey, maybe there's something to be said for the old Lisa. This was our special place, wasn't it? Well, I can't wait to see it.
Do you remember coming up here?
Yeah, I think so. But I certainly don't remember coming this way.
Well, we could drive to the front door if we wanted to, but I like coming this way.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm glad you like it. You used to.
I did? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Oh. It's just like the cabin we stayed in on our honeymoon. And then we came back, and you had it built so we would never forget. Thanks. This place is really beautiful. How often did we come up here?
Every weekend.
Do you hunt?
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry, though. I couldn't hit a barn.
So when you weren't out scaring the local wildlife, what did we do?
Walks in the woods. There's a pond back through there, actually, that you used to like skinny dipping in.
Skinny dipping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I don't feel much like skinny dipping today.
No? What do you feel like doing? Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, Ken said...
He said that I need to show you how much I love you. I hope I remember how to do this.
This doesn't take any talent. It just takes sweetness. And warmth. And love.
Adjusted the trigger mechanism like you asked. Took off the serial numbers. Put on the same scope like the one you used in Chicago. You said you liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
You know, I was a little surprised when you called. Jack didn't tell me anything was them.
Yeah, well, this one's not for Jack. This is more of a labor of love. Yeah, that's what this is.
Paul, the garage delivered your car. The guy said everything's okay, but your brakes got disconnected or something.
No, I don't have to.
Paul?
I am so tired.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go walk the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time we went shopping together.
That makes two of us. Do you have your list?
Yeah, I gotta get a new lipstick. Lisa, Joey asked me over this weekend.
Let me help you. Trust me. I can solve this problem.
Do you think you can help me pick out a blouse? I want a blue one that'll go with my new shoes.
Bonner, you bought out half the stores now.
Come on, it's just one blouse. Powder blue with a low-cut neck.
Yeah, we'll see what we can...
Lisa, what's wrong?
Bonnie, take these things and go back to the car, okay? Just wait for me there.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be 5 minutes, okay?
Closed. Mrs. Temple, how are you feeling?
Oh, fine. Wesley, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's good to see you. Mr. Temple said you might not be able to make it down for a while.
Yeah, I know. Wesley, the night I was attacked, I was talking with a man. It was a tall man with a mustache. I think we're friends.
Yeah, he's been a regular for a while. Real good dresser, big tipper.
Do you know anything else about him?
No, he doesn't talk to me much. He comes to visit you.
Mm. Did you hear what we were talking about?
No? I remember you crying once.
Anything else?
Nothing I didn't tell the police already.
Well, any little thing would help. I mean, doesn't matter how small.
Maybe you were upset about your ring?
My ring?
Your engagement ring. I remember you taking it off and showing it to him. I figured there must be something wrong with it. I'd never seen you take it off before.
You got me.
Thanks. Bonnie, you all right?
Hey! What are you doing? Wake up!
I'm sorry I screamed. It reminded me so much of the accident.
The accident?
When my parents...
Your parents died in a car accident? You were in the car? Hello?
Mrs. Temple, it's Anna. The police just called. They want you to go down to the station right away.
Did they say what they wanted?
Detective Washburn said that they have found the men who attacked you.
All right. Bonnie and I are almost home. I'll drop her off first.
Okay. Bye.
Turns out there are a couple of guys that like to live high on other people's money. They were in your restaurant using stolen credit cards. Thought you were a woman alone they could grab a couple more from. You recognize them?
No.
Doesn't matter. One of them had your cards and the other confessed.
What about my engagement ring?
Our talker says you weren't wearing one.
Well, he's probably lying, right?
He said you had it on in the restaurant, but when they jumped you, you didn't have it.
Well, that's not possible. I was just talking with the bartender at the restaurant. And he said that he saw me show it to the man that I was with that night. But I'm sure I wouldn't just give it to him. Look, I found this photo. I think this could be the man that I was with that night. I saw someone that looked like him watching my house today.
Look, the department considers this case closed. And I'm not in the business of finding missing boyfriends.
I love my husband. Even if I wasn't getting along with him, I don't think I would just... I know I wouldn't just give my ring away.
I'm sorry. Mike.
Yeah.
Tell me this isn't who I think it is.
Okay. Big guy in the middle isn't Jack Appadiccio. The guy beside him is not one of his wise guys. Where'd you get this?
The woman that was just here?
Really? She didn't look sleazy enough to be one of Jack's friends.
She owns the restaurant where this was taken. The wise guy. What's his name?
Joe Dooley. We've never gotten anything on him, but rumor has it he does Jack's dirty work.
I only saw him for a split second, but I'm sure that he was the man that I was with the night I was attacked.
Well, did you tell the police?
Yes, but I think it has more to do with when I was leading a separate life from Paul.
Separate life? Well, yeah, some people run away from their problems. Some people bury themselves in their work.
Do some people have affairs?
But, to tell you the truth, the Lisa Temple that I had in therapy became so cold and distant, I can't see her having an affair with any man.
I don't understand why I pushed Paul away. When we make love,
No,
we are...
Lisa, I'm not so sure that
No,
you...
Ken, it's all right. We've found each other again. I just hope that I haven't done something in the past that would push him away forever. Yeah, here, try this color. Okay.
You know, I just might give those other girls some real competition.
I think the boys are gonna have to take a number.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Bond, you look terrific.
Now, why does that continue to amaze people?
Bonnie has a date tonight.
A date? She's only 14.
Yeah? What's your point?
Well, when I was 14... Never mind.
Ooh. When you were 14, what?
Never mind. What did you do?
Oh, I just helped her believe in herself. What are we gonna do tonight?
Celebrate.
Yeah?
I called Jerry today and I told him I'm still in love with my wife. I don't think I'll divorce her. What do you think?
Oh, that must be Jody.
I'll have to talk to him about his timing. Yes?
Hi, I'm Jody.
Come on in, Jody.
Is Bonnie ready?
Ready for what?
Just ignore him.
Hi, Jody.
Look great.
So what do you two have planned for the evening?
I don't know. I figured we'd pick up a pizza and go get a video, go back to my house. Don't worry, my mom will be home.
Why would I worry?
Paul, I'll be home at 11.
Well, actually, she'll probably be home a little earlier because I gotta have the car home by 10.
Okay. Well, you have a good time.
Lisa, I'm so happy. Thanks for coming back to us.
So, don't worry, I won't keep her.
Don't worry, I won't keep her.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. See you soon, Carrie. Well, at least we have some time to ourselves. Well, at least we have some time to ourselves.
Don't worry, I won't keep it.
Well, at least we have some time to ourselves. What's wrong?
I've been here before. I was standing right here. And somebody said, don't worry, I won't keep her. And then you shut the door and said, at least now we'll have some time to ourselves.
Lisa. Lisa, wait. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, my baby. Oh, God. Oh.
Bonnie and my parents were looking after her so we could spend the weekend alone. And there was a car accident. And Bonnie was the only one that survived.
Get away. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's your fault.
Please.
It's your fault. If you didn't love her anymore, if you hadn't put her in that car, none of this would have ever happened. Get out! Get out! Go away!
Mrs. Temple. Mrs. Temple.
Go away!
Please, Mrs. Temple.
Just get out! Go away!
It hurts me to watch you destroy your family again. You've pushed everyone who loves you out of your life. Paul, Bonnie.
Bonnie has nothing to do with this.
She does. She lived. It was an accident, Lisa. Paul loved Carrie. He not only lost her and his parents, but he lost you as well. It's gonna be all right, honey. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Paul? Paul?
I thought I'd find you here. I'm sorry. I'm pushing you away again, and I don't mean to.
I don't know if you remember me saying this to you, Lisa. But I can't fight anymore. That's why I wanted the divorce.
I remember. What happened to Carrie was not your fault. I know I blamed you. Paul, you said yourself that I was another woman. I know, I'm responsible. I am responsible for everything that Lisa said and did. But this Lisa loves you with all her heart. Paul, you're the only man that I've ever loved, and I don't want to lose you twice.
I can't live with you hating me.
Then we'll just have to keep loving each other, no matter what happens.
Lisa?
Yeah, you better get out of here. Find yourself a good alibi.
I don't understand. Who are you? What are you doing?
I'm here to make the pain go away.
Doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I don't have anywhere to go. There is nobody that I can count on.
Hey, you got me. And you know I'll do anything for you, anything. Now I can solve this problem.
Everything's gotten so crazy, I don't even know what I want anymore.
Let me help you.
I just want him out of my life.
He will be. Trust me.
Joe. Joe, you've misunderstood.
No, I didn't misunderstand. You gave me this. You told me you hated him.
No, it's okay now. Everything's okay now.
It's not okay.
Lisa? Lisa! Oh, run!
wife wanted you to feel the pain that she felt. Pain. That's what I do best.
There were pictures of you all over Mr. Dooley's apartment. Some of the other detectives figure he was obsessed with you and started stalking your husband.
What do you think?
I think he was a man who hurt people for his friends, and you were his friend. There will be no charges, Mrs. Temple. You shot him in self-defense.
I never wanted to hurt Paul. Joe may have thought I did, but I never wanted to kill my husband.
I see you got your ring back.
Yeah.
You get better, okay?
Good morning, Lisa. Well, it looks like we're going to try giving you back to your husband one more time.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
How you feeling? I brought you a dress. Doris says it's much nicer than the last one.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I did everything that I could to make you despise me.
Lisa, we don't have to do this now.
I was cruel.
We're gonna start over.
You forgive me, even after everything that I did.
I'll take my chances. I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
It hurts me to watch you destroy your family again.
I can solve this problem.
It doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Oh yeah, like it matters to you.
I would never do anything to physically harm Lisa.
Beauty comes from the inside, Bonnie.
Trust me.
It hurts me to watch you destroy your family again.
I don't have anywhere to go. There is nobody that I can count on.
I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
You got me. And you know I'll do anything for you, anything.
Oh yeah, like it matters to you.
Everything's gotten so crazy, I don't even know what I want anymore.
Let me help you.
I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
Let me help you.
I just want him out of my life.
But there's only so much a guy can take.
You will be.
Beauty comes from the inside, Bonnie.
Trust.
I just want him out of my life.
Trust.
It's your fault!
Trust.
Get out! Get out!
Let me help you.
This is just some new way she's dreamed up to torture us.
It's your fault! Go away! Get out!
Looks like 10:07's coming round. Don't try to move. Relax. Doesn't look as bad as it feels. You've got a really good bump on your head there.
Who am I?
Your name is Lisa Temple. Somebody attacked you last night. Do you remember what happened? Lie still. I'll get the doctor.
Now, Lisa, I want you to tell me the names of some things, right?
Okay.
What's this?
Watch. Hand. Your fingers. Blanket. Doris.
Well, there's nothing wrong with your motor skills, your hearing, your sight. Bit of a headache, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'll go in a couple of days.
But I don't know who I am.
Lisa, do you know who I am?
No.
Do you have any memory of meeting me before today?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember coming to my office or what it was we talked about?
Was I hurt before? Are you my doctor?
I'm your psychiatrist. I'm Dr. Holcross. Lisa, there's someone else that I would like you to meet. Lisa, this is your husband, Paul.
My husband. I should know him better than anybody, right?
It's all right.
Come on, what is happening to me?
The CAT scans and the MRI show no brain damage. However, your wife has no memory of anything that happened to her prior to this morning.
This is ridiculous. She must be faking.
No, amnesia is practically an impossible condition to simulate, Paul.
I wouldn't stop Lisa from trying. Look, she's carrying on conversations. How can she do that if she has no memory?
Your wife has what's called retrograde amnesia. She's like someone from another planet who's only read about life on Earth. For example, they'd understand the concept of snow, but not know what it feels like or what it sounds like to stand on.
No personal experience.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she is like a child. She's experiencing everything for the first time.
I still think she's faking.
Why?
I was going to serve divorce papers on her this morning.
You're telling us that she got someone to give her a severe head injury to postpone a divorce proceeding?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Be reasonable. She could have died from that blow.
Chris, could you excuse us for a moment?
I'm sorry, Ken. Look, she doesn't want to have anything to do with me anymore, and I don't see any point in prolonging the misery.
Well, if she's unhappy in the marriage, why is she opposed to leaving it?
This isn't about marriage, it's about teaching me a lesson.
Now, the circumstances that brought her into therapy, Paul, they're not your fault.
I know that, but she needs somebody to blame, and I'm it.
Now, that is unworthy of you.
Unworthy?
Yes, I think you're more compassionate than that.
Well, maybe I used to be, but there's only so much a guy can take.
All right. Seek a second opinion if you want. I'm telling you, she's woken up in a strange world, and she's going to need you.
Hardly a mark. You're healing very nicely. Any more headaches?
No.
Good. Couple more days, and you'll be going home.
I don't want to go home.
Why? Your husband's gorgeous.
He doesn't like me very much. I can tell.